You want me to mess your brain up right now?
Yes.
I'll mess your brain up. Yes. Okay, let's see. So you're all obsessed with snakes.
Is that a little penguin?
These are baby water monitors.
Oh.
So
Can I touch that one?
You're supposed to. I'm putting when I put something right there, and they go dada or mama or anything. Yep, they'll just sit right on you.
Okay.
So you just.
I don't want him to fall.
Oh no, they're wonderful.
No, why aren't all water monitors like this?
Because of what I basically do to them, I think, and I breed them and socialize them, and all of that.
Oh.
That's a het ivory right there. So that's mom is like a white monitor.
Wow. Wait a minute. Brandon would be impressed. I'm holding a water monitor.
Oh, you're so ripe for the christening of water monitors because you're into it hardcore, which is wonderful. So I'll introduce you to something bigger. It's just a little baby. All I want to do is just come out and play with you.
So these are the ones. These are you sell these too, right?
Yeah, I breed them and sell them, and
Okay.
let's see if I can. Who wants to come out?
I love rodents.
You want to come over? You want to come over?
I should have left this downstairs.
Yeah, you can easily put it.
I'll put it.
Here, you could just you can put it right there.
Thank you.
On that metal table, yes. You want to come out and say hi?
Oh my God!
So they won't run away, and this is probably one of the smartest reptiles we get to play with.
So you think it's the same thing with the retics? It's the socializing that makes them different.
And well, they're also just the vehicle that it is, the brain where they're at. So pretty much I'll look at different monitors, and some of them like maybe more reactive first before they think.
Okay.
These guys think real quick, and so this is an animal that knows you by your appearance, your smell, your sound. They know your voice and all that. So this kind of animal loves to be. So if you just go like this. It loves to get pet.
Wow.
And it goes, so as I keep introducing you to bigger ones, you'll see what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna put you in there.
So how do you find time? This is just totally your life. Kind of like when I get off from work, my snake.
What do you do for work?
I'm a regional property manager.
Regional property. Oh yeah, that must be. I'm sure you have another side of you, right? That's not nearly so friendly. I need you to leave.
No, actually, I am. So it's funny. I laugh because I said we are a lot alike. I am a people, but not a people person.
I don't.
I deal with people because I have to.
I don't like the human race. I like individuals, but just overall, we're just.
I'm the same
We're
way.
just the plague.
Give me an animal.
Yes. Yes, my babies. Okay, so we were talking about alligators, right? And this is a little baby dwarf caiman. Play with that.
See, babe, you can give up the man cave. Look at his little teethies. Look at his teeth. Babe, you can give up the man cave. So you can give up the man cave,
No, you
babe.
just add it to the man cave. That's all you just do. Come on. You got to work on. Don't you know how to manipulate that situation?
I'm manipulating myself into retics, Kevin.
Yes.
Because at first I was only getting one.
There you go. See, you know,
Now he's just like, whatever. He actually started buying them for me.
Good man.
So, how big does this one get?
I'll show you my adults now. I've had from like little babies that were just like little imports. I've had them for like 25 years. So I did all of this socialization when they're little. So when I do this, so now my adults, they're usually savages. You know, like they're known to be savage. My adults aren't savages.
I believe that. I believe you start when they're young.
Well, yeah, and it's all that stuff I talk about, like the threads, and you trying to make it so nothing is sacred. So I'm like constantly doing this, and I'm very much, I believe, like tactile. Like,
okay.
So when you're touching them, you know, obviously, you know, like when you pet a cat or a dog, it's really enjoying it.
Yes.
Well, once you get them past, holy shit, you're a monster, and you're like, okay, I can. You're not killing me. You've taken me out, all these times, and nothing bad. So then, what I start doing is I just keep supporting that, and these little positive things. So this is just a little positive episode. So if I were to put them back without dropping them on the floor and freaking them out, so it's like a positive thread. I don't know if you ever seen me talk about like threads of trust.
Yeah.
So I build these ropes. So the same thing is applicable to your snakes. How you're talking about how that one animal reacted to you was like your nephew. Your nephew. It was different because it's like stranger
I'm
and
a
it's
fake sleep.
yeah, it's, and all that. And then but they're so smart. So the same kind of thing with an animal like this. And
Yeah, so I always talk about my golden child, how different she is in temperament from my other repicks. So like I always say, she's a real woman. And even when I go in, I'm like, T'Challa, I come in peace. And I'll say that. And then
oh, there we went and hit. Come on, guys.
she's got to move away from me first, and then she'll come back to me. And then we can spend the whole hour
These are my adults.
Wow.
So those
look
are-
at this one.
So those are two big males.
Don't
That's
drop
a
the
female. So the smaller ones, that's my breeder female.
Look at
And we're
him.
going to build a big display for them downstairs soon. And but those guys are over 25 years old.
Now, do
The big
you
ones.
listen to him?
Yeah, they're just doing it because they don't know what's going on.
Do you ever like touch that?
Yeah, pick them up. Absolutely. you just go in there. They're doing a good job of hiding right now. But yeah, you pick them right up. Go watch videos where we're like picking them up. They sit there and look at you. Let me see.
So it's so funny seeing because it looks like way more in person than it even
So
is
come
on video.
So go like this. So let them smell you. Okay, now rub underneath the chin. Highly intelligent, ultra rewarding, and they're very sweet. So I've bred these guys now 5 generations in from the wild, and we're working towards 6. So, but you see this animal, you can keep petting her. They're like once you've like pretty much convinced them that you're all the good things. It's like wow, the animal can come out in the room, walk around the room. It doesn't run away or like, go crazy. And if you have like a cat tree in your room, you put like a cat tree up higher. So when you're in your snake room, you put it there and then you sit it on there and you can just go over and pet it and then walk away. And it's sitting there looking around and you go back and you have this whole, they love just to be part of the attention.
So this is a new experience because for me, I always thought, that's why I didn't get the water monitors. I got the tegus.
Ridiculous. Makes a tegu. Tegus are wonderful, but tegus are
Not as intelligent.
it just their brain. These guys have to. I think where they come from, it has a lot to do with they're in water systems, which right off the bat you have far more predators, and so they have to be really aware. So they have this level of reasoning, which is a lot of Uranus do have some level like that, but water monitors are the pinnacle, in my opinion, of one of the ones that we can keep as a pet species, where you have a great relationship with them. They're fairly long-lived, but they're so smart and they're so accurate, and they know exactly who you are. I mean, she's loving every bit of what you're doing. She's just like genuinely interested.
Just amazing. Hi there.
And you can do that with one after another of my animals. They're all, because they all get this attention. So the first thing is, just show them, hi baby, and that's it. That's it. Now you can touch it.
Hi, baby.
That's exactly right. She's like, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yep. So right now they're up on their basking platform because it's essentially morning. You turn the lights on around 10.
Now, can you touch them on the bed?
You can do whatever you want. There's nothing sacred.
Okay.
Remember, like the thing I was talking about the Cayman?
Yes.
Nothing sacred. You just pretty much you have to get them comfortable to all that. I think that's like literally critical because I think long term you just have to have it. It's so desensitized. She's like pushing into you.
Yeah.
She's liking that. So your touch, this animal's very much enjoying it. And then you'll notice the tongue will come down a little bit. There's all sorts of behavior. There you go. See right there? You'll see me talking about when they put their tongue down the side of their mouth. Yeah. That is like the best. Perfect. Because she is like, oh, I'm so comfortable. And they just do this weird thing. The tongue goes down the side of the mouth. That's like very, very comfortable. The rate the tongue's coming out, she's pushing herself forward towards you. She's not wincing. There's no eye wincing. And see this right here? There's no reaction because of all the stuff that we do. I can grab her tongue. I can do anything. And look at her.
She closed her eyes like, oh wow.
Oh yeah. So I'm sure when you play with your Tegu and you're petting and stuff, it goes to sleep or whatever.
Yeah. So I like to give it. Look how tiny it is. Look at the little eyes.
So you love animals. That's just wonderful. It's part of the socialization. So right off the bat begins the whole socialization. So I do the same thing. So just kind of freaked out. It's like, oh my God, you're gonna murder me.
But it's still getting bite.
No, and some of them will go just mental. So right here, doing this and then giving a chance for that brain to catch up. And just that little thing. So just this little experience right here is a thread. As long as I just don't end it when I'm telling it. So it's so excited. Now
you're gonna take it even though it smells like food?
Oh yeah, because I'm working with the brain. They're so smart.
So that's the one thing. Look, I don't even let them eat regular food. Wow. I have to retake. Don't eat that burger. I got to retake some.
So right here. So when I'm opening the drawer like this, I'm out of that hit zone. So see right here. So see right here. So it wants to eat. So see the tongue flicking stopped. It's already decided that it's right food point. So see right here. Still. It's like, oh, no, I can't make sense. So come right here. And as long as it's not trying to like coil on you. So you just had an animal that was absolutely wanting to eat, and now we're going right to the situation. So I basically, it's a switch. And I just continuously always have a standard way. So my guys are all taught the same thing, and we continue that. You'll know these little nuances, but it's always like a standard practice. You have the best management practices. So you're always like doing that. So I go through that. Let's see.
Let me bring these out of here so you guys can look at some.